Hey everybody from Edinburgh. It's my first time in Scotland and we're here to celebrate Hogmanay, the New Year's celebration. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve and today we're gonna explore this beautiful and historic city. We're gonna check out Edinburgh Castle and do a bunch of cool things. So I hope you're bundled up because it's chilly out there. Let's go. Edinburgh celebrates with a massive street party on New Year's Eve, part of Hogmanay. We have tickets for that and look, we can see them setting up already. They block the streets off. It's gonna be so wild and we're very excited for that. First things first though, we have got to get some coffee in our system, so we stopped into Costa Coffee. Our hotel's right across the street. And there's the castle up there, so we've got to get up there. They've got a Christmas market running through the beginning of January, so that's down there. All right, let's go. Oh, the sun's actually out. Oh, that's nice. As part of Hogmanay, besides the street party, there are a lot of other traditions, and there are also big concerts going on. There's one of the stages.
Pet Shop Boys.
Thomas Guthrie.
Where we're going is up there.
Up there, up on the hill. Okay. In memory of officers, non-commissioned officers, and men, the Royal Scots Greys. Across the way is the Scottish National Gallery. It looks beautiful. All right, hold on. When these buses move, I want to show you this beautiful sparkling sign that says Edinburgh. Just 1 minute, just 1 minute. Okay, there we go. Wow, that is so pretty. Lots of people taking photos of it and with it. Really pretty. Cobblestone streets. It says New College, Mound Place. We're gonna go up those narrow steps. Ooh. So there's a lot of uphill to get where we're going. We've made it through to the Royal Mile. This is a very popular tourist area, as you can see. Okay.
This is your wife. She loves you.
This is the most sunshine I've seen this whole trip so far, and it is just beautiful. There's the castle in front of us, and we're gonna head up, explore around the area. All right, we're going in. You have got to pre-book your tickets in advance, which we did thankfully because they are sold out for the day. I'm sure especially during holiday season. But we're hustling to get in to try to see some things. Whoa! Gotta watch your step there. You definitely have to watch your step. Wow. Cannons. Ooh. We're passing through the Portcullis Gate, built after the long siege of 1571 through 3 as the main gateway into the castle. Look at the doors. For a period of at least 2,000 years, this fortress was defended by an outer gate at the head of the esplanade with an inner gate on this site. As we're climbing up the steps to the center of the castle, look at this incredible view. Wow. Oh my goodness. The 1 o'clock gun blast is gonna happen, and apparently it's very popular because it's filled with people here to see it. And I don't think I'll be able to see it from where I am, but we'll be able to hear it.
Really noisy.
I can't see a thing. Wow. Okay, now I guess everyone will disperse and we'll try to get a closer look. Thank you very much. Here is what we could not see from back there, and there's the cannon right there. And it happens at 1 o'clock every day since 1861, except Christmas Day and I think one other day. And they actually moved the spot today because of the fireworks going on for Hogmanay. And where the gun was shot from today is the Half Moon Battery, a mighty artillery fortification built after the long siege of 1571 through 74. 3. And you can see all of the guns here, the one that was fired with a blank. And then if you look up here, you can see all this beautiful golden inlay. 1615 is this building. Of course, as most castles, they start out small usually and are built up over the years. So there are many different buildings here. And over here is the Fore Well. For 500 years, up to the 19th century, this was the castle's main water supply. It's 34 meters deep, but the water level was never enough to meet the demand. Here's one of the cannons up close. And really cool is that you get a great view right out here. Look, you can see that wheel out there.
Yeah.
It's part of the Christmas
And that monument.
fair. And see all that water out there? That's like an inlet that goes out to the North Sea. It's incredible. That is quite a view down the barrel of a cannon. Check out this view from up here.
Very nice, isn't it?
Wow.
And the sun's out.
And the sun's out, can you believe it? I almost can't believe it. I'm sure we'll have plenty of beautiful views as we walk around, but this is spectacular. So we're in the old town, and all out here is the new town of Edinburgh. And the views just keep getting better and better as we get higher, but saw a few cool things up here. One, there's a dog cemetery. The small garden below has been used since Queen Victoria's reign as a burial place for regimental mascots and officers' dogs. And there's a look at it. And the graves look so beautiful. And it looks like they're growing little, I can't tell if they're flowers or you see the little plants right in front. That's a touching tribute. And then there are more cannons obviously all around the fortification. And then over there, we think those are fireworks for tomorrow night for New Year's Eve, and we'll be watching those.
So
that's
on New Year's
exciting.
Eve, they close off this whole street, and this is where the street party will be.
That we're gonna be at.
Yeah.
Saying Newtown makes it sound like it's new, right? But new as in like the 1700s. So not quite that new, but new as far as, you know, this part of the world is concerned.
1793.
Yeah. And here's Mons Meg, the world's most famous medieval gun. It says it showed the strength and prestige of Scotland's kings. In the Middle Ages, only the wealthiest rulers could afford such cutting-edge military technology. And here in front of us is one of the buildings I've been most excited to see, and this is St. Margaret's Chapel. It's the oldest surviving building in Edinburgh. Built in about 1130, this chapel was probably part of a great stone tower. It's dedicated to the saintly Queen Margaret who lived in the castle in the late 1000s. We're gonna go inside St. Margaret's Chapel now. Let's go in, Sam. Wow. This chapel is also famous for its beautiful stained glass windows. It's quite small in here, but very beautiful, and we enjoyed it for quite a while. We're gonna head out now, if I can get out. I love that. So one interesting thing this time of year and this part of the world, the sun didn't come out until afternoon. Like the sun came up at I think 8 a.m. but the sun didn't come out until like afternoon, and then it's gonna go down at around 3 or 4 today. So we have a small window of sun. So I'm so happy we're getting this bright sun and blue sky for this little bit. It's just, it makes it even more beautiful. We've got more castle to explore. Let's keep exploring. Let's go through here. Oh wow.
Where the Scottish crown jewels are, where the line is.
Can we go in? Is there a big line?
I mean, yeah, but we can wait.
Okay, cool. We're going to pop into the Scottish War Memorial. Oh, okay. Can't film, so we'll be back with you in a second. So talking about castles being built onto through the years, this is the Queen Anne building circa 1710, built after the 1708 Jacobite Rising as barracks for officers and the castle gunners. In medieval times, this was the site of the Royal Gun House, Mons Meg's first home in the castle. This is the tea rooms. They've got a Christmas tree up, a little display of, I guess, what would be on offer or what's for sale. So normally they do an afternoon tea in there, which we did want to do, but they're not doing it today because of a private event and they're closing early, but it was very pretty and cozy in there. So if we come back to Edinburgh, we'll try to book the afternoon tea, but we'll find somewhere good to have lunch. This is a red lion, and this is the Great Hall. So they have a light system on some of these doors because there's just so many people. The Great Hall, 1503 through 13, built for King James IV. Let's see the Great Hall. I love all the old doors and the hardware on them. Wow. They've put up a Christmas tree. Look for Richard Ansdell's painting hung at the end of the Great Hall. I found it, there it is. This is the military barracks. Redcoat soldiers replaced royalty when this hall became their home. The English general Oliver Cromwell turned the medieval hall into troop accommodation after capturing the castle in 1650. Check out all these amazing swords and these suits of armor and the spears. Wow. Incredible to see. Look at these suits of armor. Look at the beautiful carvings, incredible hearth. We're just talking about how much of this was recreated during the Victorian times. And you know, if you visit castles, you'll find that they are built up over centuries with much added on, much rebuilt, restored over different eras and different rulers. This beautiful paneled wood. Let's head back out. Alright, we're gonna go in to see the crown jewels, but we also can't film that, so we'll see you after. Alright, we're almost in to see the crown jewels. Won't be able to show you inside, but I'll show you a picture from the internet and tell you about it after. The honors, the Scottish crown jewels, the crown, scepter, and sword of state used in the coronation of Mary Queen of Scots in 1543 are displayed in the ancient crown room. Alright, so it says from this point. So we're gonna go up some narrow stairs and we'll see you after. Alright, that was cool. We saw the crown and the scepter and the sword, and then there are different rooms you can go into with art. There's embroidery that's an exact recreation of Mary Queen of Scots embroidery, beautiful paintings, a lot of cool things. Now I think we're gonna go try to have some lunch. Whoa! The wind is blowing me over.
Yeah. Nice view.
Yeah, beautiful, amazing. Look at all the people taking pictures. It's cool. And we just heard a tour guide tell a group that you can see for 30 miles from this viewpoint we've been looking out from. How cool, the fireworks. Yeah. That is so neat. I'm so excited to see this. Yeah. Right?
Firing off a castle. That's
yeah.
cool.
New Year's Eve fireworks from the castle. That's gonna be amazing. This is the north panorama view. It says here, danger, fireworks do not enter. Oh wow, that is a lot. Look at those huge barrels. We got a lunch reservation very close by, so we are gonna head out of the castle gates now because we do have a lot more we want to see and do today. And we're gonna take you with us. The castle. But before we head down, one more view over here, Arthur's Seat.
And then the castle's at the top of the Royal Mile.
Very nice walking around the castle, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you ready for now?
I'm ready for some food and maybe a little break from the wind.
Yeah, a little indoors warmth and coziness, and
Mm.
definitely some lunch. And I think where we're going is somewhere that's, you know, famous as a tourist destination and iconic, and we're excited to have lunch today at the Witchery.
Let's go.
Let's go. Sounds cool. Are there witches? Wow, that is a very cool view. All right, off we go then. Lunchtime. We're back on the Royal Mile and we're heading to the Witchery. It looks very beautiful from the outside. What do we got on the menu?
Be fine.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Now in our 5th decade, the stunning decor, legendary food, and award-winning wine list have ensured the Witchery by the castle has become a much-loved Edinburgh institution. Okay, for the Witchery, it's very fancy. Oh my goodness. What's so warm? Yeah, because the other thing, there's things in the bathroom that are not big thing in it. I would get you to put the sink right up on that side. Yes. Have a little bit of a has got yeah, when it's down. So this is the book of wines and drinks that is massive.
It's done by region.
Wow.
Good fate reading. We've already decided.
Sam got a whiskey to warm the soul and the body, she said.
Yeah, I'm not used to drinking Scotch whiskey. I normally have an old fashioned.
Yeah.
I'm going to try it with a couple of ice cubes.
Okay. Put your ice cubes in. There you go.
I don't know how many.
Don't know how many. And I got a glass of Pinot Noir recommended by our server. Very, very good.
Oh, just insane.
Yeah? I'll have to try it too. So our server is wonderful and explaining to us about the whiskey and everything that we're getting. And he talked about how this one in particular, it picked up the peat, but it also picks up some sherry from the barrels, and it's a little bit light and sweet, and it's very delicious. The menu here talks about the restaurant's history. Established 5 decades ago, it takes its name from the many hundreds of witches burned at the stake on Castle Hill during the 16th and 17th centuries. It is reputed that more witches were put to death on Castle Hill during the reign of James VI than anywhere else in Scotland, and the area around the Witchery by the castle remains steeped in history. Originally built in 1595 for merchant Thomas Lothian, the candlelit Witchery is entered from the traditional close off the Royal Mile. That's where we entered through. We're going to start with Findlays of Portobello Haggis because when in Scotland, gotta try haggis, turnip, bahi, and pineapple chutney. We had to start out with some Islet oysters, local oysters from here in the Islet of Scotland. Really good. That was delicious. It tasted like the sea. It tasted so good. Both of the sauces are great. Yeah, I'd have 10 more. That's delish. Do recommend. Yeah, I put lemon already in, or lime, or lemon. It's good, right? So good. Oh.
All right, try some haggis.
It's a pudding with it's steaming. Big bite. Big bite. That's what we're going to do. You know what? It's not bad.
No?
It's sweet.
I need to try it.
The thing on the side.
The baji?
Yeah. Oh, because there's like a sweet thing underneath.
Ah.
I like it. It's really good.
Yeah? Haggis.
It's actually really good. I don't know how to describe the flavor, savory. It's sweet because of the sauce that's in it, but it's actually really satisfying. It's delicious.
I wouldn't pick you for a
I
haggis
didn't think I
fan.
was gonna like it, but maybe it's just the kind they have here is really good. It's great. I ordered the lasagna of Scottish wild mushroom, brioche crumb, and parmesan custard, and Sam ordered the fillet of Scotch beef with winter chanterelle spinach rosti potato and mustard mayonnaise. We really enjoyed the wine that I got a glass of, so we went ahead and got a bottle with our meal. Mary Jane Bennett. And to a Happy New Year. The lasagna looks lovely.
We were talking about your dad, weren't we? Just he'd been active all the time. I didn't notice him shuffling.
Creamy, delicious, very different from a typical lasagna.
We know he's old.
Divine. Both of our meals are just divine, so scrumptious. This mushroom creamy lasagna and the fillet of Scottish beef. They are so tender, so full of delicate and rich flavor. Oh, we are loving this. We finished our meals, and again, they were divine, so rich and decadent and just delicious. But now we're just gonna have a look at the dessert menu, or the pudding menu. We're just gonna have a look. Can't blame us for looking, right? Oh, there's more. Ooh. Supposedly, Andrew Lloyd Webber said this was the prettiest restaurant ever, and I would like to think that at least partly Phantom of the Opera was inspired by the Gothic decor here. I'm totally, you know, I'd like to believe that. Time for pudding. Wow. Oh, I can't even break that piece. I'll break this little pyramid instead. Oh wow, this looks lovely. Let's get a little bit of this mango. Your Christmas pudding good?
Yeah, that looks a lot fancier than the Christmas pudding you had yesterday.
It looks, I have never had a Christmas pudding that looks like this.
Alright, I gotta try that.
It tastes good.
That is so fancy looking. And a little bit of that crust top. So many flavors. It's so fresh tasting with the fruit. Amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. We had to bundle back up. Oh boy. Whew. Just a quick look outside. The sun has gone down. It is raining. It's beautiful though. Dining at the Witchery was such a wonderful experience. It was completely worth it. We were in there for over 2 hours. The sun is now down. It is dark outside and it is so cold, but we're gonna walk around and explore some more. Ready? Bundled up?
Yeah, I'm bundled up.
Oh, the pitter patter of rain.
The lightning.
They've turned on the Christmas lights. It's beautiful. Whew.
Nice tree.
Yeah. This is so cute.
Brisk.
I'm trying to stand still and I'm like, oh my God. We're gonna walk down the Royal Mile a bit now.
All right, lead the way.
Okay.
All right.
That's where we ate the Witchery. Right over there.
Yeah.
wonderful, wasn't it?
It was delicious.
It was so everything. It was divine.
Yeah, it was so
those
good.
Desserts.
Oh, they were good.
Those were some of the best desserts I think either of us have ever had.
Some of the best Christmas pudding I've ever had. No offense to my parents' one, but it was good.
Yeah. There are a lot of Harry Potter tourist spots here, like this Victoria Street, which some people say inspired Diagon Alley. Of course, the author of the Harry Potter novels did a lot of writing here, and there's a lot of famous spots where she wrote and things like that, and spots that inspired the novels, and this is allegedly one of them, but either way it's beautiful. All right, we're about to head down these steps to Grassmarket. These are the Patrick Geddes steps, Castle Wind South. Like an alley. This is where we came out. So we're Grassmarket?
This square is like famous for they used to do the executions down here below the castle. So we'll walk this way and then head back to the Royal Mile.
Okay, cool.
This plaque was unveiled on the 3rd of October 1977.
To commemorate the 500th anniversary of a reorganization of Edinburgh markets authorized by King James III on 3rd of October 1477. Across the way is the White Hart Inn. It says established 1516. It is one of the oldest pubs around here. Right next door, or one shop over, is the Beehive Inn. That's also one of the oldest pubs in Edinburgh. This pub here is called The Last Drop. You can see an homage to the hangings that took place here, right in the sign. So now we're down on Victoria Street, gonna walk around a little bit. It does kinda, yeah, I see it. I can definitely see it. It's cool how multi-leveled it is. Look at this shop here, the colors. We were up there looking down. It's really pretty. And there's a big line here in front of Museum Built Context, officially licensed Harry Potter merch, big line. Waiting to get in for that. Katie's and Witchery's tour. I can definitely see it, like all the different colors and shapes of the shops. It's really cool. John Kay's Christmas bookshop, so cute. There's the Elephant House where some of the Harry Potter novels were written. There's some traffic, we're out on the street, we're having a good time. Moon is out. It's only like 5 p.m. Oh my goodness. Frankenstein? Oh, I just got splashed by a car. Oh my god, thanks, guy. Hold on though, look at this. We read about this earlier. This must be it, Frankenstein Horror Pub.
Old church.
It's in an old church. Should we look at it?
We got it.
Yeah. Alright, that's really, really cool. It's in an old church building, the world famous Frankenstein and beer keller, right? In the entranceway, you're greeted by Frankenstein's monster. These gothic looking doors. This is 1818.
Straight ahead, let's go upstairs.
Okay. Cool. Oh, look down here though. Wow. Whoa! Alright, that is pretty doggone cool. As a huge fan of Universal's classic monsters, the Frankenstein stories and films, Frankenstein's monster, all of that, this is really cool, especially the fact that it's in an old church. It looks awesome inside and out, and apparently Frankenstein's monster does come out, so we're gonna keep our eye out for him and hopefully we'll catch him while we're here.
If you miss Monsters Cafe, want a beer,
Yeah.
come to Edinburgh.
That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
It definitely has those vibes, but
Come to Edinburgh.
yeah.
They're showing the movie.
Yeah. Here at the end of the table, this says Frankenstein Pub, established 1818, which is the year that the novel was first published, Frankenstein, or the modern Prometheus. Mary Shelley did live a portion of her young life here in Scotland, so makes sense. A little bit of a look around. There's like a library wall, super cool. Yeah, this is really neat. There's a bar upstairs that's closed, but the bar downstairs is open where you can order drinks and food. Not a huge beer selection, but enough. Cool art. I have a feeling the monster will come out from right in there, and I hope we find him.
Bye.
So about every hour, Frankenstein's monster comes out, sits up. It's a whole thing with fog. It's really cool. There's like no announcement or fanfare besides the music changes, the lighting changes, and the fog comes out. It's so funny. He sits up, he looks around, and then he just goes back in his chamber. He's alive. All right, that was really fun and really cool, really good find. I didn't see that on any of the tourist lists or anything. It's just right up our alley, fun, quirky things like this. And the beers were fine, like nothing amazingly special that we saw, but a great place to stop in. Great place to stop in for atmosphere, drinks. Lots of public transportation here. Oh, due to a devastating fire in this building August 24th, the Elephant House remained closed until further notice. Oh, wow. So I guess they're saying go here if you want Harry Potter stuff. Huh. This is St. Giles Cathedral. It's beautiful and it's right out on the street. The Edinburgh Dungeon. Wow, there's so much going on. The monument, the Christmas fair. Up here's the Scots Monument. And here's a fair. Welcome to Edinburgh Christmas. Tailors of Edinburgh. Wow. So this is cool. We can see them setting up for tomorrow night, like setting up the barricades and clearing the streets and just getting everything ready for the giant street party tomorrow night for New Year's Eve. Are you excited? Me too. Wow. I can't believe how close we are to the castle and everything too. All right, we made it back to the room. What a day. What a day. Closing out 2022 with a bang on an amazing travel adventure and ringing in 2023 with good feelings, good thoughts, good tidings, good wishes for a new year full of wonderful things for all of us. And that's the attitude I'm going into New Year's Eve with, and I hope that you are too. I hope whatever you're doing is wonderful, because let me tell you, a New Year's Eve at home, all snugly and chill, ain't nothing wrong with that. We did that last year and it was one of my favorite New Year's Eves ever. But you know, we like to mix it up. Sometimes be out, do something really cool and exciting. We've done the Disney thing so many times. We did London, which was really amazing too. We've done different things, both of us, for New Year's Eve, and this one is one I've never done. So I'm very excited for it because Hogmanay is a famous New Year's celebration here in Scotland, and there's a lot of different traditions. It's not just here, the block party, there's tons of things that happen. And on the first, some people like dunk in ice water. There are traditions like the first person to walk in the house should be like a man with dark hair on like New Year's Day. There's a ton of different traditions if you want to look them up. Of course, every culture has different traditions, and I'm sure you do too, so feel free to share those with me and let me know what you thought of our day, if you've ever been here to this beautiful historic city, and what you thought of everything we did, because personally, I loved it. I thought it was a really cool mix of doing things that were old and new, looking at history, looking at the city, and taking in the vibes. And then tomorrow we'll go explore some more, and then we'll have New Year's Eve. So I will see you for that. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you had a lot of fun hanging out with us. I am sending you a ton of love. See you for the next video. And until then, as always,